Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Gacha Memories, the visual novel. And this is episode, if you want to guess, 15. I remember because I'm smart. Have to calmly and think. So, we're going to continue of Kuku's route in progress. So, episode 15, or part 15, whichever works. And previously, hanging out with Kuku, part 1. So, going out, or should I say going out with Kuku, now actually just hanging out with Kuku was the previous episode. Now, going out with Kuku is now the date! And yes! Classes were, as always, rather mundane. I tuned out most of it as I kept thinking about Kuku and how to help her. By the time classes were over, I noticed I had drawn a bunch of chibi Kukus on my notebook. They were all smiling and generally acting happy. Yes, It does. They notice my drawing because of And she is talking about is Kugari. All he thinks about is basketball. I know he's not that careless, but he doesn't have the time to fix someone else's problems for others. Whoa! The girls suddenly appear over me, looking at my drawing and talking about something I didn't quite catch. It also seems that everyone but us three left already. They are looking at my Kuku drawings. I can feel my cheeks reddening. I could explain. Yes? Kuku looks surprisingly calm today. Then I noticed that she and Aoi are holding hands. I can feel a small wave of energy going through Aoi to Kuku. I guess she did learn from what I was doing. She's very smart. Do you learn how to do that? Every little bit helps, but you're doing a great job for how to do it. Can't take it anymore? Either I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm going to change that title name from Going Out with Kuku. Kuku loves Leonardo. Kuku loves and fights for Leonardo or Leo. Whichever works. Wow. I get up from my chair and put my good hand in Kuku's free one, clasping her smooth palm gently. She almost immediately relaxes further as I send my healing energy into her and faces me with a blushing face. Don't worry, I'll help you as much as I can. Scratch that. I'll definitely find a way to cure you. Huh? Owie! It's... I know Kugari is not a bad person, but he absolutely refuses to do anything, to have anything to do with Kuku beyond being school friends. Well, that is true. I knew he didn't have the time for someone else's problems, so I was right. So, she kinda kept this to herself, but in reality, she couldn't tell this to her, but since she told her because it scared her, because even if she knows but wouldn't tell her, it scared her not what she would do to her other personality of Kuku, which is the Slayer one. If she told her best friend, but she could do to either yourself or to Senpai. That's why she didn't want to lose her very best friend forever. I can feel Kuku trembling. I understand what happened from ever since the 3 months ago. She started sobbing quietly, her knees trembling. Quickly, I made her sit down on my chair and kept sending my healing energy into her. Kuku needs this. She needs to unload the feelings from her chest. She wouldn't be allowed this if not for me and Aoi both helping her by sending our energies into her. Yandere Kuku would likely go on a rampage and do something that she would likely never be able to take back. After a moment, she calmed down and then started to laugh slightly. Not a broken laugh, but actually a cheerful one. So she feels a lot better. She absolutely believes she is, and I think she has. She can finally move on from Senpai, and after this all the time, she can finally move on. Or, well, not quite finally, but I would say completely move on. However, she is still scared and she doesn't know when the other Kuku will do after she regains control. Aoi then releases her hand from Kuku's. How does she know that? She is smart, to be honest. Me and Kuku. I look at Kuku and she's looking at me with a red face too. At least I'm not getting whacked in the head, you know. Well, actually, there is. Thanks, Simons. You definitely know how to get me whacked. I don't deserve being whacked. I don't deserve it. How do I respond to that? Tell me, how do I respond? So she giggled quietly to herself as she left and then turned back, gave us both a wink, and left for good. Both are left quite flabbergasted after Aoi's sudden declaration of wanting to hook us up, and now we can't help this awkward silence between us. We are still holding hands and I'm still healing her. Yes, I'm a ladies' man. So what? Still a relationship with Kuku. Even though I went back in time, of course, which I forgot to mention on that other comic strip thumbnail again. And now I'm mentioning it of how do I ever go back in time to say redo, reset. Doesn't sound too bad, actually. Maybe one of the reasons I helped her out so much lately was because of my growing closeness and fondness for her. Well, how is my arm? It's doing well, although it still hurts. Great. Back into silence. I need to do something about this. I don't want things to be awkward between us. Besides, I'm not against dating her. I'm glad that nobody has following up on the dating process. Then again, I know how Kirito feels, and Bruce Wayne. And Peter Parker. Kuku? She asks in a timid voice. Would you like to go out with me now, like we did yesterday? You know? Yeah, it's a date. If you want to. Kuku then gets up from the chair and still holding my hand. And get this, she now embraces me. My face is getting red. She is so soft, warm, and smells so nice. Yes, I'm using that fear to work with me instead of against me, 'cause I'm brave. Thank you, I say in relief, but then she starts giggling. So I gave her hope for being normal again. Kuku and I then exited school, walking hand in hand, and this time in plain view of everyone. I don't really know why we decided to simply walk by hand in hand without worrying about rumors. But if I were to guess, both Kuku and I knew that the rumors would pretty much become true soon enough. So, there you have it! It's official! So we are currently sitting side by side on the ice cream parlor we came to yesterday. This time, besides the milkshakes, we're also eating a variety of snacks, which Kuku is feeding me because my only good hand is currently wrapped around Kuku's waist, still sending energy towards her and feeling her softness. Okay. She took a chicken nugget and held it close to my mouth, red-faced and feeling giddy. I opened it and chewed it down. It was delicious. A sip. She then held my milkshake towards my mouth and I took a big gulp of it, feeling the sweet, sweet coldness of the drink. It is quite intimate for being only our second date. But on the way here, Kuku was practically skipping in happiness, going so far as to cling to my arm as we made our way here. Her mood has been getting increasingly better ever since we left school, and now she is so cheerful. She insisted on spoiling me as a thanks for all the help I gave her. I can see some people looking at us, and from what I managed to pick up from their conversations, they believe Kuku is a really loving girlfriend for feeding her injured lover. Great! If this spreads the news and if this spreads news on across the Ultimate Arkham universe, it's saying Kuku tenders his great big lover. Big name Leo. And some would read the newspapers from the Alliance members and they would get some who may get increasingly angry and jealous, but I don't want that. But who knows? I do have the power to go back in time by doing a reset, and don't want that, but for the time being, I'm just enjoying myself with Kuku. I take a look at my right to see Kuku chewing on a nugget herself and then taking a drink of her shake. She catches my gaze and gives me a sweet grin. Oh God, I turn my face away in embarrassment. I believe I just now truly noticed how adorable Kuku is. That cursed corruption caused this to her. Such a sweet young lady having her personality warped completely. I subconsciously hugged Kuku closer to me. She smiled sweetly at me and got comfortable before taking up another... Actually, just going out with... We'll see, okay? We'll just show it. And got comfortable before taking another nugget and putting it near my mouth again. She was giggling at my embarrassed face, but I'll be honest, I didn't mind this, not at all. What do I think of the dress? We are window shopping, and currently Kuku is making dreamy faces at many fancy and beautiful dresses up on display. Which one? The one in red. It's very beautiful, and I believe it would suit you very well, Kuku. Of course! In fact, I'd love to see you wearing it someday. If possible, her face got redder and she moved her free hand to her cheeks. Looking down in embarrassment, she looked very cute doing that. I won't lie, if I already had only a light crush on her before, this date is making it much stronger. The true Kuku, the one she was before the whole incident. I want to protect that smile. I want to make her smile. I need to find a way to cure her, or to at least weaken the yandere so that Kuku can stay in full control of herself. Kuku then stepped closer to me. Well, Kuku then took a firmer grip on my hand. Really? You know a good place? For a spot? Okay, she said with a sweet smile on her face. Alright, I couldn't help it, I agreed. Alright, let's go! This place, a hill overlooking the city. A little ways away, but we managed to get there without pause. Again, thank you, Gacha enchantments! The wind here is also strong and cool, and I can clearly see Kuku's hair being thrown with the current. She felt she was good enough to go without the healing for a small while, so I let her walk to the middle of the hill. Should have said the middle of the hill, bad writing. She started to enjoy herself in the strong currents of the wind, looking over the horizon. And suddenly a flock of white birds passed by us. Yes, that's a moment for something you don't see. So she's looking out, gazing at the city and the sky, and all at once at the same time. I don't have words for what I'm seeing, but a person much different from what anyone perceives as her? Not a psycho yandere out to kill you for her senpai? Like Kurumi Tokisaki does. And she only has, like, I don't know, eyes on me, but I'm glad she's not here for the time being. Nor a bloodthirsty warrior of love, but rather, yeah, that's Kurumi Tokisaki for you. From Date Alive. But enough of that! She looks like an angel, a beautiful pink-haired angel. What is that I'm seeing? What is that I can identify in her eyes? What emotions is she feeling right now? She looks toward the horizon with a melancholic expression, like she is dwelling in some important event in the past. I can also see some madness in here as well. Either her own, after enduring everything, or the other Kuku trying to exert her influence. I walk to stand beside her. So you used to come here with your best friend a lot and play in this hill when you were kids? So the wind is strong and the birds occasionally flew by you. When by us and others. How are you feeling, Kuku? Oh, really? You're not a psycho, you're not crazy, you're just a normal young lady, a young woman who likes pretty things, or like lady dresses. Yes, drooling over the beautiful dresses and dreaming of romance, and you're drinking milkshakes with your friends. It would be funny if that were to happen. You want me to close my eyes? Okay, I'll do it. Doing as I was told, deeply moved by her speech, I just closed my eyes, wondering what she wants to do. I then felt her tender arms encircle me around my neck, and I could feel her soft body pressing on mine, and then her warm breath caressing on my neck, but she'll whisper in my ear. Okay, so, my ear. No, my ear's not gonna be pulled away. It's just a whisper. Then I'll have my ear being pulled away and say, "Ow!" Like that. Kuku? Yeah, she is whispering in my ear, if you want to know. It's like that virtual hug, but only you get better than a virtual hug. It's a real one of a virtual hug that's kinda, which is, it's there, but it's not there. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what? When you give your mom a hug, you understand. You know, a hug, including your dad. My heart is beating really fast in my chest, and I can feel my face flushing down, like, Do I want to take this forward? A really big step forward? I do love pink. I'm pretty sure Luca Megurine wouldn't be that disappointed, but then again, she has other plots. What? Kuku, do you really want this? You know, then yes, I do. I really do. There was a few moments of silence, but I still kept my eyes shut as she told me. Then I felt a very soft and warm sensation. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid for what it's worth, but I'm not afraid. So, you can read the last 3 words you guys want, because I'm not saying it. Of course, I will say it. Then again, I already know it. Then again, you knew that from the beginning. So, Kuku was kissing me. Yes! I feel like I'm on fire with this girl. Fire with this woman, sorry. Forget it. Fire with this young woman. Her soft, lightly moisturized lips were touching mine. Almost on instinct, I wrapped my good arm around her, pressing Kuku closer to myself, deepening our kiss. You know what? I deserve to be whacked in the head, but you know, I'm not afraid anymore, but after this, I will. I can't describe what I'm feeling. The butterflies in my stomach, the electricity flowing from my lips to my brain, and all this and that, and what I'm feeling it! It was nothing, Kuku. You standing in front of Kuku's house, it was a little far from mine, but I can easily go back if I jump some roofs. I decided to take her home, as any proper date would do after one. You're welcome, Kuku. I had a great time with you today as well. She gives me a shy smile as we look into each other's eyes. Of course, I'll do my best to make you happy. She gave me a goodbye kiss, and although it wasn't as passionate as before, it was still just as sweet. Until tomorrow, Kuku. See you later, beautiful. And thus, Kuku and I parted ways for the day. And now, I think we are going to stop here for the time being. And don't worry, we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off, and thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me what do you guys think of Gacha Memories, the visual novel. Do you like it or hate it? Mash that like button or share this video. If you guys love this visual novel for the first time, even though it may kind of bore you somehow, but during one of the middle of the story or the end of the story, it gets interesting. So anyways, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your friendly neighborhood spider cop and your Master Chief, who takes chances making mistakes and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate or breakfast for dinner. When the going gets tough, the job gets it done for a breath of fresh air. In Leo's Let's Plays Alliance, this is Alliance Teen 13 and up. So anyways, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice, and see you guys next time for more of Gacha Memories, the visual novel. You know what? Going out with Kuku I got it right for the first time. Second time, I got it wrong! Can I go hide under a rock, please? Because I know I'm gonna get whacked at the end of the episode, so I'm hiding under a rock!